Welcome to Slay the Spire. The purpose of this video are for players who have never really played the silent character, which is the second character, the green character, or maybe they played this character once or twice. In this video, we're going to start from a completely fresh game, no unlocked cards or relics or anything of that nature, and we're going to start at the beginning and work our way up through to the Act 1 boss, and then we'll beat the boss. And we'll talk a little bit about the character and what to focus on and things of that nature. This is the profile we're using, which is this introduction profile. So no playtime or anything of that nature. And before we get started, I do want to jump into settings, game settings, and just make a long press confirmation. That's really nice to have, just so that way I don't accidentally make a selection I don't mean to, or confirmation. You'll see currently that the second character is locked, but that's fine. We're going to go ahead and just load up a game real fast. And if you jump into a fight and then abandon the run, it's going to count as if you did do a run. So let's go ahead and abandon this run. There we go. And there we go. I'm unlocking this character. So let's talk a little bit about this character, because this character plays very differently compared to Ironclad. Ironclad has 80 hit points. The Silent, she only has 70. Ironclad healed 6 hit points every combat afterwards, and there isn't anything like that for this character. This character gets 2 additional cards at the start of combat. Not every turn, just at the start of combat, but hopefully it means that you can set up your deck to give you success. So this is a much squishier character compared to the Ironclad red character. There are 2 main styles of play for the Silent. You can either focus on Shivs, which are these knives that do 4 points of damage for 0 cost, or you can focus on Poison. And there are a lot of relics and cards that support either of these play styles. The main thing to keep in mind when playing this character is free. You want to get free damage when you can. You want to get free defense when you can. For example, Poison. You might pay 1 energy to do 5 poison, and you do 5 points of damage that turn. The following turn, that Poison will do 4 points of damage, except you didn't have to put any energy into those 4 points of damage. So that's free damage that the Poison is giving you. So same thing with a lot of the defensive cards as well. Just how do I maximize getting free damage done and get free defense? And kind of keep that in mind while playing this character. Let's go ahead and jump in. We have a choice here on a reward. And we're going to take this, enemies in our next 3 combats have 1 hit point. And the reason why is there's a possibility, if we play this right, that we can get to an elite within 3 battles. And if we do, that means that we can fight that elite while it only has 1 hit point. So that's what we're going to try to do here, is we're going to go and take this here, and we're going to try to get to that elite in the upper right hand corner, and only without having to fight more than twice. So let's really quickly take a look at the silence cards. 5 cards, strikes, 1 point for 6 damage, 5 defenses, 1 point for 5 block, the same as with Ironclad. And then 2 extra cards, a 0-point card that does a little bit of damage and applies a weak, and then a nice defensive card. We don't need to worry too much about these guys. They only have 1 hit point each. So very easy. Get a nice little poison there. So that's good. Okay. So Flying Knee. So we're going to do 8 points of damage, but next turn we gain some energy. So that's some free energy there. It's basically it's a free card, but it's kind of delayed because you get the extra energy the next turn. Get to draw a card here, and we also get a vulnerable. I'm actually not going to select any of these cards at the moment. I kind of want to try to focus my deck on Shivs and Poison. So hopefully this will not be a combat. Excellent. Ooh, okay. This is a really squishy character, so hit points are a lot more important. But why not? We'll see how this goes. Okay, so I took 7 points of damage, got this molten egg. Whenever I add an attack, upgraded. So this, because of this relic, it's going to force me to maybe get more attacks than normal, which means that I might be focusing more on shivs and things of that nature compared to poison. A lot of poison attacks are skills. Okay, so now I have to figure out, I want to get to that elite without fighting. Do I want to go this way? If I go this way, as long as this question mark is not a battle, then I will... Alright, this is going to work out perfectly for us. Okay. We can upgrade a card in our deck, and we don't have any good cards in our deck. We can obtain a relic, which is going to upgrade a card each turn, but we do have to get this really terrible pain card. But I'm going to go ahead and do it because we're about to run into a merchant, and the merchant, we're going to be able to get rid of that curse card. So here's the Warp Tongs, here's the relic we got. At the start of our turn, upgrade a random card in our hand. So this is actually really nice because we really need these campfires, to heal ourselves. Again, this character doesn't regain hit points, so having this relic here is really going to help with that. So now this is going to be an easy fight. This character, the enemy's only going to have 1 hit point, and I'm going to take 1 point of damage. Because, you know, actually I'm not going to play because I don't want to take a point of damage. So I will kill him next turn and save myself 1 whole hit point. Okay, there we go. Okay, so he is dead. We'll add a card. Let's see here. So outmaneuver, very simple here. Again, next turn you get a whole bunch of energy. Let's go ahead and take this one to see if it's something that we can end up using to our benefit. This character requires a lot more skill involved here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and spend the 75 to get rid of this really bad card. That leaves us with a little bit of money. So we can either get some block and draw some cards, or we can deflect. We're going to go ahead and do deflect here. It's a free defense, and now, because of the selection we got, we can kill this guy on the first turn. Very easy, so we're going to get basically a free relic. What's our relic? Every 3 times we shuffle or draw a pile, gain 2 energy. So what that means is we want to keep our deck as small as possible. Okay. So, let's see here. Noxious Fumes. So power cards, once you play them, they're no longer in your draw. So this would help keep our deck small. We'll go ahead and go with this poison card. Now I have to choose here. Do I want to take this and have to fight an actual elite? Or do I want to go this direction and get to that campfire? If I go this direction, I get 2 campfires. If I go this direction, I also have to fight the elite. We're going to avoid elites for now, so we'll just do this normal fight. So here's our first actual fight. And what got upgraded? Our strike got upgraded. Let's go ahead and defend twice. And let's get this Noxious Fumes up and running. Okay. I took a point of damage. Something's going to get upgraded. This strike also got updated. So we're going to play this neutralize here. And then we'll do a defend. So I'm not going to take any more damage. So we're going to play this outmaneuver, which means next turn I'll be able to have 5 energy. And then we'll also do 9 points of damage. Okay. Now you'll notice that due to this power, it's going to get poisoned 2 turns every single turn. So he's going to take 3 points of damage this turn, which means he's going to take 4 points of damage next turn. It's good to kind of remember that this is going to continue to stack. Unfortunately, this is not a good hand to have a lot of energy. So that was a little bit of a waste, all that energy there that we were not able to take advantage of. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll play this survivor card, and we'll get rid of this defense, and then we'll play these 2 strikes. Okay, so now he's going to take 4 points of damage this turn, which means next turn he's going to take 5 points of damage. So all we have to do is 5 points of damage. Actually, we need to do 10 in order to get rid of his shield. So we'll play this, we'll play this, and we are done. Okay, we took 1 point of damage. Not bad. Okay, so we've got Poison Stab. It's upgraded, right? Because our attack cards are going to be upgraded going forward. Let's go ahead and get this since it is upgraded. I do like Poison Strike a lot. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at our cards. We're going to go ahead and we're going to smith. We're only down 10 hit points. We're doing well. Let's go ahead and upgrade. Oh, man. Let's upgrade this Noxious Fumes. It's going to be good. Okay, let's see what we get for our treasure. Ninja Scroll. Ooh, okay, at the start of each combat, add 3 shivs into your hand. So, remember that it's only at the start of each combat, so not each turn, but still, that will be nice. That's basically free damage. We can do 12 points of damage every single turn right off the bat. So we're going to neutralize this guy so he's going to hit us for less damage. We're going to go ahead and do a deflect. And then, let's see here. Let's play this Noxious Fumes to get the poison going. And then let's start working on killing this guy here. And then we will play this defend and a strike. Okay. So right now we kind of a mixture of both shivs and poison, but we do have 2 poison cards that poisoned Poison Stab as well. So okay, I don't need to use these defense cards at all. So we're going to go ahead and hit this guy with that. So I'm not going to actually use this other attack here. There's no point to doing that. Well, you know what? Might as well use the energy there. Okay. So poison will kill that bat guy. And he's going to take 5 points of damage next turn due to poison, and actually even more. So we're going to play this deflect. We're going to play this poison stab. We're going to defend, which means that we're going to take 1 point of damage this turn. But we're going to get more energy next turn. We're going to have 5 energy next turn, which means that more than likely he's going to die, as long as we have an attack card or 2. And we have a single attack card. So 9, 11, 20, this will kill him exactly. So I can just defend, and he will take 11 points of damage and die. Alright, got through that fight, only took a single point of damage. Let's take a look at our cards here. We're going to go with Blade Dance. Will give us some more shivs. We're kind of, I don't like having like a balance between these. I really kind of prefer to focus on just one style play or the other, but we're going to go ahead and do this. Okay, so neutralize here, so he won't do as much damage. We'll play these shivs. We're going to do a poisoned stab, and then let's go ahead and let's defend. I really want to play this outmaneuver. But let's see if we can beat him without taking any damage. That'd be ideal. Okay, and I don't have any defense cards here. This will do 12, so and the strike will do 9. Oh, good. so able to kill him without taking any damage. That's great. Dagger throw, and backflip. Backflip can be nice. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go with the backflip. Being able to draw more cards, to be able to use what we might need at any point in time. Okay, this is nice here, so let's go ahead, and they're going to be attacking me for a lot, but I can kill any one of these guys with this poison stab. So we're going to kill that guy with the poison stab. Then let's go ahead and play the survivor card. Actually, let's play the deflect. Let's play the survivor. And we're going to get rid of the strike. And then we're also going to play this... Actually, I've got enough defense, so these guys aren't going to hurt me anymore. So now we'll go ahead and take care of each one of these shields. And then let's go ahead and play this Noxious Fumes for a little bit more damage. Okay. So the guy in the back will die, and then I will stop the other incoming damage. And then they're all going to take damage here. I'm just going to go ahead and defend all 3 times. Again, with poison, you kind of just want to outlast your opponents. You want to focus on defense and let your poison do a lot of the work. And you can see here, that's what we're doing. So they're all going to die now. Okay, we got through that without taking any damage. We are doing well. Finisher. Deal 8 damage for each attack played this turn. Okay, this is a great card for a Shiv deck. So if we can happen to get Blade Dance and Finisher in our starting hand right off the bat, we're going to be able to do massive amounts of damage. Okay, so let's go ahead and play this block here. And we're going to play this backflip because I'm hoping to get the Blade Dance. I did not get it. Oh well. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. We're going to play this Poison Stab and then this Finisher here. So it's going to do 32 points of damage, and he is dead. Would have been even more damage if we'd gotten the Blade Dance. Okay. We already have an outmaneuver, so don't know if I really want to play with that one again. Although having 2 outmaneuvers means that you can kind of like chain these together a little bit, because you know you have outmaneuver in 1 turn, and then the next turn you've got the energy, and you can kind of keep on carrying it forward. Let's just go ahead and do that. Okay, one more battle before the final boss. Let's see what we get here. So we have outmaneuver, poison stab, deflect. We'll play the deflect, and we're gonna play. If I play the poison stab, I won't quite be able to kill this guy off. But let's play this backflip here. I was actually hoping to get the finisher, but I didn't get him. So let's go ahead and attack, and attack, and then I'm going to take... So if I use the Noxious Fumes here, I won't quite be able to kill that guy in the back. So really my best is to go ahead and do this defend here. So unfortunately I am going to take 1 point of damage. But I'll be able to kill that guy in the back next turn. And let's see here. So I'll play this, so he's going to die. We'll play the survivor, get rid of the defend. And we're going to go ahead and do this here and see if we can finish this guy off next turn, since we'll have 5 energy. Okay, neutralizer. Let's go ahead and hit him with these shivs. Very close to dying. Not quite, but I think we need to do 12 points of damage next turn. 13 points of damage, and I have enough to do it. There we go. So we took 1 point of damage in that round, but again, not too bad. Okay, now I've got to decide which of these potions do I want. And I want all 3 of these. I want the poison and stuff, so we'll do it. Okay. Calculated gamble. Discard your hand and draw that many cards. And if you upgrade it, it doesn't exhaust. I also really like this card a lot. It doesn't cost you anything and allows you to get the cards that you might want. Okay, now the question is, do I rest or do I heal myself? I've got 58 health. I'm doing well. Let's go ahead and upgrade a card. And a number of different options. I can get another Shiv there. I can get this calculated. I'm going to go with calculated gamble because right now I can only use it 1 time per fight. With this, I can use it over and over and over again, and this card can save your life. Okay. We're going to go ahead and use our potions here because we have all of these cards. So let's go ahead and use this Blessing of the Forge to upgrade all of them. Nice. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and apply some poison to them right now. I'm not going to do the Essence of Steel until I know for a fact that I need to use it. So let's go ahead and hit them with our shivs. Unfortunately, we don't have our finisher card in our deck. We'll do a deflect because why not? Poison stab, and then we will hit him with another here. So he's gone into his defensive mode. He's going to take 10 points of damage this turn as well. Okay. So I'm looking at this. This is not a very good hand. So I'm going to play this outmaneuver card. So that way there's a lot more energy for next turn. And then we're going to go ahead and discard these cards and see if we get anything better. Let's go ahead and do this. And so I've decided, do I want to take 4 points of damage or do I want to apply poison? I want to apply poison because this just keeps on stacking up and up and up on this guy here. So he's going to take 9 points, but now I'm going to apply 3 poison. So he's going to take 11 points of damage next turn due to poison. Okay, I've got a lot of energy here. So let's go ahead and we'll place the defense. And then we're going to neutralize him so that way he won't do as much damage to us, although he is going to hit us for 3 points of damage. I'm not going to play the Blade Dance because I don't want to attack him. It's not going to do very much damage. So instead we're going to play this outmaneuver. And again, I'm not going to really get to take advantage of my energy this turn. Okay, let's go ahead and do a backflip to see if we get something good. We don't. So we'll do a poison stab here. And then we've got 3 energy. I don't like any of these cards. So here's Calculated Gamble is going to come back into play. Discard 4 cards. Let's see if I get something better. So I need to do, let's see here. I need to do 15 points of damage in order to get him to turtle up. And I can do it just exactly. So we're going to do this and that. And then once my poison kicks in, he'll turtle up. So he's not going to attack. And then we'll do this outmaneuver so that next turn I'll have a bunch of energy. There we go. He has to go defensive because of my poison. And I'm hoping that I can do a lot of damage here. We'll do a deflect. I've got a ton of energy. I've got 8. A lot of energy here. We're going to go ahead and defend, and then we will do attack, and we'll get a little bit of damage into them. Okay. Again, I'm getting my Blade Dance on a really bad turn. We're going to neutralize them, so take a little bit less damage. And then, do I want to take 12 points of damage? Let's play this. Let's play both outmaneuvers. Massive amount of energy for next turn, and we're just going to do this because it's worth it. I'm going to take 3 points of damage, but to add that extra poison on there is a pretty big deal. And now his poison is up to 24. He's actually going to die in like 2 turns, even if I don't do anything. Again, I don't like these cards. Don't really like these cards either. But let's go ahead and play that. Just that way we can get closer to our others. And we'll play a Survivor. And actually, and then back, but maybe we'll get something good here. 2 strikes. Okay. Might as well use all this energy that we have. But he's going to die next turn. He's going to take 27 now, and then he's dead. Even if I end the turn, he will die. Let's see if we can do anything fun. Not really. But we'll finish him off with... Oh, nope, we're not going to be able to finish him off. We might. Let's see here. Nope, 1 short. Well, he's going to take a lot of poison damage, and that will be that. So we took about 35 points of damage on there, but we're never in serious trouble. So let's take a look at our cards. Okay. 1,000 cuts. Whenever you play a card, deal 1 damage to all enemies. And then if you upgrade, it's 2 damage. Again, this is really good for Shivs because, you know, Shivs are 0 cost cards. So this is really good for your Shiv Wraith form. Gain 2 intangible at the end of your turn, lose 1 dexterity. Intangible basically means that you take 1 point of damage per hit. It can be an incredible card. And then Nightmare. Choose a card. Next turn, add 3 copies of that card into your hand. And if you upgrade it, it's only a 2-point card. Nightmare can... Like, for instance, if you take Nightmare now and then later on you get a Wraith form or 1,000 cuts and be able to play multiples of that, it's absolutely crazy. So we're going to go ahead and take the Nightmare, especially because we have the outmaneuvers. It gives us more of a chance to have a lot of energy in order to play it. Hopefully we'll get a well-laid plans power card that will allow us to set up things a little bit better. So we're going to go with the Nightmare, and then let's take a look at our options for... Okay, Snecko Eyes can be hit and miss. Because we do have some 0 cost cards, we don't really want to make them random. So Snecko Eyes is out. Empty Cage could potentially be good for us to get rid of cards in our deck. Cursed Key, there's going to be 2 more non-boss chests. So basically we'd be trading 1 energy for the rest of the game, and we lose 2 relics. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll just have to either decide when we get to a chest whether or not we want to pick that or not. Okay, that is it for this run. This is the first time I've done this run. I'll probably do a couple more runs with the silent, so you can kind of see the decision making and the choices, the routes to take, and some of the card synergies. Hopefully this was helpful. Have a great day. Bye.